A sad-faced priest and a broken-hearted mother walked slowly through the grim gates of Mountjoy Prison on that cold morning in November 1920. The priest had heard the youth's last confession. The boy's name was Kevin Barry, and he was just 18 years of age. Kevin looked down at the two lonely figures as they disappeared into the early morning light. He could feel his mother's thoughts and her weariness. Now Kevin was not afraid to die, for he felt this was the only way to rouse the people of Ireland to fight for freedom. But Kevin Barry's influence had only begun. It would continue from beyond the grave and would spread to many lands. His name has become a symbol and a slogan, a hymn of freedom and of unconquerable youth.
The Airchords show band performing Kevin Barry. Welcome back to the final part of Where the Road Takes Me this evening. My journey has taken me to the Model Farm Road in Cork to meet Pat Lynch, lead singer with the Airchords show band during the magical show band era of the 60s and 70s. Now, while Pat may have been disappointed not to represent Ireland in the Eurovision Song Contest of 1968, having been pipped by Pat McGuigan, there was good news and success awaiting in 1969. And the good news and success would come in Poland.
The following year, then RT come to me and asked me to represent Ireland over in Poland. There's a photocopy of all the countries taking part. It's a world competition. It wasn't European. There's something like 37 countries taking part there. They're all there. That's me down here. I went over to Sopat in Poland and represented Ireland. And the song I sang was Colleen. And Neil Tobin wrote the words in Irish. Fi me ogus, fi me amadak, es gan splang go gum me cion. Nor a casod calin dasarum, agus fog me mar cion. Colleen, Colleen, dar a while yellam, berbyn dirach in angante. Falling, falling, got a mila mahagot, I go falling. Ba 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 ba.
Vi me ogus, vi me amada, is kan splang begamme mokjan. Nor het kaas het kal in jasaram, agus bo me I mar kran. Colleen, Colleen, taru valjelam, be mi divrak in andante. Colleen, garo milo magat, akko Colleen. God to score. Lina bliende spoil de solagam, shangakti is lugapie. Is na sluiter bang så tåraram, is som winter lesh i mir. Colleen, Colleen, na som valjelnat, tan passek allt begin. Colleen, karamilo magat, akko Colleen. God Akkanis ta me kalvenis, ta me posen county me. Is mar kim kalim mar sig genfri. Pauline, Pauline, got a while that taught you so gawk is björk up well. Pauline, got a meal of magat, a Pauline. Go day too slow. Pauline, Pauline, got a while yell, taught you to gawk is björk up well. Pauline, got a meal of magat, a Pauline. Go day too slow. Go day too slow.
Neil Tobin wrote the words to that.
He wrote the words to that.
Yeah.
I forget who it was the guy who wrote the music, but it was a man, I forget his name, but he used to do all Irish programs, and he taught me the Irish to make sure that the diction was perfect. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to record it. The Irish diction had to be right, and I still have that recording.
And how did the song do?
It was in the top 5. It was number 4 in the top 5. But I was only home a week when I got a letter from the people in Sopat, where the contest was, to say that a song that I recorded about 6 months before that, called The Irish Soldier, was number 1 in the Polish charts. Number 1 in the top 20 in Poland.
Was it unusual to do ballads, show bands to do ballads?
It was really,
days?
it was. But
You did the Leaving of Liverpool as well.
I did.
Yeah.
I went into the charts as well for a while, and I had a few of them. I don't know where I have that's a book that Eddie Kitty got me good Eddie. He's dead and gone now since. Eddie lives in Longford, and he wrote this book on Pat Lynch and the Airchords, and everything about the band, the musicians, and everything else is there on that. And if anyone asks me questions about this, that, or the other, I refer to the book all the time. Yeah.
'Twas a morning in July, I was walking to Tipperary, when I heard a battle cry from the mountains overhead. As I looked up in the sky, saw an Irish soldier laddie. He looked at me quite fearlessly and said, "Will you stand in the band like a true Irishman? We'll go to fight the forces of the crown. Will you march with O'Neill through an Irish battlefield? For tonight we're going to free old Wexford town." Said I to a soldier boy, "Will you take me to your captain? 'Twould be my pride and joy for to march with you today. My young brother fell at Cork, and my son at Enniscorthy. Unto the noble captain I did say, I will stand in the band like a true Irishman. We'll go to fight the forces of the crown. We will march with O'Neill through an Irish battlefield. For tonight we're going to free old Wexford town." As we marched back from the field in the shadow of the evening, with our banners flying low to the memory of the dead, we return unto our homes, but without my soldier laddie. But I never will forget those words he said. I will stand in the band like a true Irishman. We'll go to fight the forces of the crown. We will march with O'Neill through an Irish battlefield. For tonight we're going to free old Wexford town. Yes, I will stand in the band like a true Irishman. We'll go
The Irish Soldier Laddie, which went to number 1 in the Polish charts back in 1969 for Pat Lynch and the Airchords. Well, with the demise of the show band era and the rise of discos in the 1970s, Pat decided to retire from the full-time end of the business.
I went back then to the cabaret. I was doing a lot of cabaret then. And then I gave up that and went teaching, CIT, and I was teaching in metal fabrication, welding and metal fabrication, a family trade. My father got to go to him before me. He was involved in that trade, the boilermaker, and my brother Jack and myself. Then I retired from that, and that's it. I gave up everything. I gave up all the singing, and I did a couple of charities, all right, But I had to stop giving charities. Not that I didn't enjoy them. I enjoyed them, but a very, very bad arthritis, especially in my spine, and I had to turn down a couple of gigs that I was doing for charity, and I had to turn down at the last minute, So I couldn't very well give somebody a date and not turn up for it,
Well, it's not a case that the Lynch singing dynasty has all of a sudden come to an end. Pat Lynch's granddaughter, Molly Lynch, is making quite a name for herself in London as a soprano, musician and music teacher. My thanks to Pat and his wife Chris for their hospitality, to John Foot and Sound, and to you for your company yet again. We hope you enjoyed the life and music of Pat Lynch and the Airchords. We'll leave you with a few moments of Molly Lynch singing Let It Go. From me, John Green, take care and goodbye for now.